our little world. Ready coming in. Just got our August 2025 issue of Cavaiola, and so we're gonna delve into it. This is a really interesting article this month. There's an article in there about the new Apple TV series that Jason Momoa stars in called Chief of War. So if you haven't already, go check it out on Apple TV. And also, if you guys like the beanie, visit shopcoconutkingdom.com and you can find it right there. All right, let's get into it. Honoring and researching the sacred work of taking care of iwi kupuna or ancestral bones. In recently completed, I recently completed the project Iwi Kuamo'o Cultural Protocol training held at Kuilima, led by Kumu Ayao. Mana Kalehua of Hui Iwi Kuamo, who have dedicated their lives to the sacred responsibility of caring for and returning our Iwi Kupuna, our ancestral bones, to their rightful place in Hawaii. This work is more than just a responsibility. It is a sacred covenant with our old kupuna, one grounded in pule, prayer, strict protocol, practice, and the deepest level of malama, or to take care. It is a job carried with kaumaha and ea, but also with profound love for our kupuna and our lahui. The training consisted of 8 pule and oli, or prayers and chants, many composed by Anake Pua and Anake Eri, sharing of repatriation and reinterment processes and bone wrapping. We were provided a look into the deep spiritual realm, one where the veil between our physical realm and ancestral realm is thin, and where every action carries spiritual weight. Mai kaula ii na iiwi I kala. Do not expose the bones to the sun. More than a caution, it is a command to ensure that iwi kupuna, once disturbed, must and with urgency be restored to the darkness and peace of Po, where they were meant to rest for eternity. The training also emphasized the expertise of Hui Iwi Kuamo'o. Their knowledge and experience in repatriation and reburial are unmatched, and they serve as guidelines to ensure that every action is carried out respectfully, mindfully, and with strict adherence to cultural protocols. The work of Ayao and the Kasere Sohana is relentless and 24/7. Whether negotiating for years with foreign museums to repatriate iwi kupuna, responding to coastal erosion that exposes burials, or addressing desecration caused by development, these loa carry a burden few can comprehend. I have come to understand deeply the post-mortem human trafficking that occurred, in which our iwi kupuna were stolen, sold, displayed, or cast aside as if they were objects rather than beloved ohana members. The recent state of Hawaii cesspool conversion law has created another crisis. By 2050, all cesspools must be converted to septic or sewer systems. This has already triggered extensive aina excavation. Without proper cultural protocol and expert guidance, iwi kupuna are continuously at risk of being disturbed and desecrated. It is important for me to complete this training to understand the immense kuleana responsibility and resources required to support our lo'ea. Working with our strategy and implementation and compliance teams, along with OHO's beneficiary advocacy and empowerment leaders, Chris and Vice Chair Kale, we will develop a resource plan that sustains and expands the work of Malama iwi kupuna, or taking care of ancestral bones. The greatest measure of our aloha for our kupuna, our ancestors, is our actions. We must never forget our humanity. Iwi kupuna are someone's child, father, grandmother, loved one. It is our collective kuleana to ensure that they are brought home, reinterred with dignity, and that the protocols and prayers of Malama iwi kupuna endure for generations to come. And that's a great article about taking care of our ancestral bones, which is a very, very important thing in Hawaii.